stupid sat-nav. Hi, Jeanette and Phil from When You Were. So in this episode we arrive in Sicily. We're here for about 10 days. So in this first part we visit some salt pans, if you've never seen them. We go to an abandoned several abandoned villages. We find a building that would challenge the Parthenon in Athens in its structure. It was fabulous.
Unfortunately, they never finished it.
No, they didn't. And we also go to a fabulous ancient mountain city with very slippy flags.
And we see an art installation, which is the biggest one I have ever seen. It is massive.
Yeah, yes, definitely. Hope you enjoy. See you then. I think I found it. It was just stiff. Well, they're all still queuing to come on. That's where we were about an hour ago. Nice idea. Arrivederci. I just had to get an ice cream because when I went to the restaurant, it didn't open till 7 o'clock. Oh, I can't wait till 7. Yeah, can't wait till 7 o'clock. Can you wait till 7 o'clock?
Well, I think, but I've had an ice cream now, so I'm alright.
Oh, just coming to see you were alright.
Alright.
You're in your little bunk heads, aren't you? Whoop. Mind the ramp. Oh, he's telling you to mind the... Can you see?
Mm-hmm.
It's tight, isn't it? Welcome to Sicily. It's going at an angle, that's all. It's not that steep. Yeah. Well, the good thing about arriving in a city at 5:50
after 1.8 kilometres, turn right.
Is that we can get out of here before everybody starts coming to work. Do nicely.
After 20 metres, turn left, then take the third right.
So we came down here for breakfast and somewhere quiet to just park up and have a nap.
After 160 metres, turn right.
It's just after we ignore Jack, he's just been put back in his crate.
Bear left.
Hang on. You've brought me to the seaside, Philip. Right, you have to just creep forward a little bit. Okay. Oh, this is a one-way road. Stupid sat-nav.
It's on truck as well.
It's got truck
It's
types.
got truck. It's for truck.
Right. Go on then.
It's trying to put me up there.
I suppose we risked it when we came up through the trees. I realised that not much was being up. He's laughing his head off. Oh, right, let's go and find another. Hang on.
Right, what am I saying? Good morning. Just a shop coming out of here.
Sicily.
Mama Colette rescue boat. Going down to the salt pans and possibly to a Spanish village today in the middle of Sicily.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day. I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night.
I do appreciate your planning of these days out.
Good. See if there's any more idiots coming down this road up one side of the road.
Yeah.
Not back on yourself again here.
Yeah, just get past this bike. So we've left the motorhome with the buses and we're on our way up to Eris. Uno di Borges Pui something. There's some Marlow on a hill.
Some miles on a bit of a hill, yeah.
Yeah. So when I first came up, I ended up
Tried to get down this bit.
coming up this bit of the road here. And then Phil said, can you turn around and go down there? I said, no. So I ended up reversing back down there. We'll find a drink. Not many windows in this church. There's a grand entrance. I trust you to get an ice cream with alcohol in it. That you were a good listener as well. Is it nice?
It's alright, yeah.
Can I have a little bit? So there's lots of very nice squares with balconies and the like, and museums. But we're looking for, trying to find the view from the hill. We can see that we're above the clouds. Come to this side of you. We can see the clouds down there. We found the bells. Go on, a day to play now we're here. Go on, go on. It's not doing it. So we've just come from up the town. Look at that. So we've found the top where the garden is, and then the tower. And then there's all these separate buildings to go in. Museums and churches and the like. But I think there's going to be a view down here. From here it's just a haze because of the heat.
Ginetto!
Felipe! I found you!
There's a horse.
Is it real?
It is real. And somebody wants to take you around and charge you a fortune.
Oh,
Lei mi capisce a
looks
me?
like,
Lei mi
no, I
capisce?
can't say it.
Yeah, exactly.
We might have to point to it, but going down here, that line there, where your foot is, you can see the line of where the horse and cart will have lowering it away. Definitely. Yeah, it keeps going, doesn't it, along there? So a close up is here. Well, definitely worth a visit up there. My advice would be to wear some non-slip shoes because of the shiny road, and definitely go off the main route and see the little side streets. Good morning, boys. Good morning, everybody. Jack's on heightened alert because we've got a fly in the van. So we leave Mama Colette, speaks many languages, very kind and welcoming, but rather abrupt. If you don't understand what she's saying, you get it said straight. Even abrupt for a northerner like
Take
us.
the next right.
Really too abrupt.
Yeah, just a bit. If you drink wine and you buy your products,
Calculation.
then I think you might get. I don't know whether you get treated differently. I don't know.
I think some of it is the language. It's
Yeah,
After 400
in
meters,
English is not
turn
all
sharp
right.
right,
It's
then
not
take
great.
the
Yeah.
next left.
I'm referring to a misunderstanding. I asked where you put the wastewater, and she said on the way. So I said on the right or the left. I said, is it, looking for where the hole was for it? On the way, on my property. I say it as it is, simple. On the way. So I said on the ground, on the way out. Yes, I say it simple. Oh, okay. Thank you. So, yeah, that's sort of abrupt. So, but apart from that, a nice place. Next to the, especially if you like kite surfing and all that type of thing. So we've come to look at a temple at Elaima. But just before we get there, I've just been impressed by this plant. Got a very tall fruit growing out of it. And then
And there's all these metal sculptures.
this one, alright, on the pointy parts at the end, it's got snails. So it's quite cool. Somebody's written on the flipping plant. They graffiti the plants instead of the... Quite well preserved. Only one pillar got its strappings on.
Best preserved Doric temple of the period, and it was never finished.
Oh, I read about that. Yeah, they never finished it.
No.
Yeah,
Started arguing, falling out.
they were busy falling out and having wars, so they never got it finished. That's what happens. War never resolves anything. Interesting facts.
Interesting facts.
Yeah.
Go to Athens,
Yeah.
go to the Acropolis.
Yeah.
Right, cost you a fortune. LA fortune. And then do it half the time, won't let you. And you've got to queue for hours. Come here to Sicily, it costs you
8.
€8
Yeah.
for as long as you like.
Yeah.
And it's a better one than the damned Acropolis in Athens.
We don't know because you never got in.
No, but they're rebuilding it. This one's not really been rebuilt.
Oh, they've left it in situ.
So you want to get a feel for what it's like in Acropolis in Athens?
Yeah.
This is it.
How does it compare with the size? I do not know.
Don't know, don't care.
Yeah.
This is the sort of thing I wanted to come and see.
Temple is the building in
That's
the
good.
middle, where we
I'm
have
glad you're
the
happy.
house, and where we have
A miniature scale of what we're going to see.
Un'opera in ferro battuto, bella.
That's up on the top.
Sì, dal titolo Impressioni di Segesta.
Too high. It's too high, too hot.
Fammela bella
See
bottiglia.
it is.
Guarda qua.
There's another building down there. So we can't go so fast on this road for a number of reasons. One, the greenery is coming in at the side, but also they've got landslide issues here.
Roads are collapsing all over the place.
Yeah. So you'll be going along
One
quite happy,
there, one there.
and then all of a sudden there'll be a crease in the road.
Here,
And then sometimes there won't be a crease and you'll just drop about 4 or 5 inches into a dip. So we're going to a park up in a village where there'll be a market on tomorrow. So we won't be able to park right in the village because that'll be where the market's going to be. So we're hoping to find a little park just on the outside. And when Phil looked on his phone, said it was about an hour away. So we put it into the sat nav on the van, and it's 3 hours away. So one of them's not right. That's a bit strange, that landscape there.
Yeah, a bit like a glacier coming out of the valley.
Isn't it? It looks like liquid concrete rolling down the hillside.
We'll figure it out when we get closer.
We will. So, I don't know where you can stop.
Like mini houses.
They are, it's like a mini village of the dead. Well, that's what it is.
It is, yeah.
Village of the dead. Right, what's this landscape around here then? So it should be around this corner, shouldn't it? Or is it above us?
That's just
Oh,
there.
here it is. What the heck? Do you think there's been a
It's a
landslide?
massive landslide.
Do you think they've concreted it to stop it slipping? I hope the road doesn't come to an end around here.
If it does, it's going to be an interesting stop to the road.
Well, it's very overgrown, but that is bizarre because you can walk in between it. It's like a concrete glacier. Look at this bloody road, Phil. Oh, never a dull moment.
Well, we're going to come up to it.
That'd be end of road. Oh, it goes 90 degrees in front of it.
All the houses are
Abandoned.
abandoned.
And all the ones on the top are abandoned. In fact, they're not just abandoned, they've fallen down. Look at that. That's just been collapsed. This will be for the water to run off then, won't it?
How is this?
We need some information. There should be an information board. I'll tell you something.
I think it's going to be a massive. I mean, look at this lot here.
Yeah.
It's got to be some massive landslides.
I think that's why that village of the dead will be to mark the amount of people who've lost their life on this.
But to put that much on, to stabilise it, it's a bit weird.
Well, it is. Because there's some houses up here in the trees that are crumbled and folded. And all these are.
This is an abandoned village, isn't it?
It is. Where are we? We're on unnamed road.
Here.
I can't even tell somebody where we were.
What's that from there? Theatre of some Museum of Crito. Crito.
Where were they? What's the sign? Oh, this is very sad, this place. I can feel the sadness here. It's not been a good place to be, has it?
At some point.
Is this a dead end? Oh no, you've got to go back up there.
Take the next left.
So this is another abandoned village due to what we've discovered now was an earthquake. And that's what happens, the vegetation just takes over.
Someone's doing some work on that.
Yeah, probably converting it into a museum. Well, it was really moving when we researched what had actually happened. It was an earthquake in 1968, which was in this Belize valley that we'd driven through, and it actually killed between 200 and 400 people. They reckon about 1,000 were injured and 100,000 were homeless because it affected 5 to 6 villages. there was a sequence of 6 earthquakes, so that explains what we thought was landslide. Sorry. And the art installation was by a guy called Alberto Bury, and what he'd done, he covered the village of Ghibellini, and the channels that we saw were the outline of the road network of that village, so that it was preserved forever, and it was called the Creto de Bury. So apologies for making light of the road falling apart and the abandoned villages and the mausoleum that was full of the dead. It turned out it was a very, very tragic period in history, especially for Sicily. We came from Sardinia on the ferry to Palermo, and then we came along the coast road motorway. We got out of the city, had breakfast here and a rest, and then we took the rest of the route down the motorway, round here, down here, and this is where we had to come back up and find Mama Colette's, where the salt pans were. Stayed here for 3 nights. One day out was up to Eris, which was a mountain top place, and then on another occasion we came down here as we made our way at Sicily, and then we carried on the country roads and we cut across the motorway there, and this is the Belice Valley, where all the road became uneven and where we later discovered it was that tragic earthquake, 6 earthquakes. And then we carried on down here to the next place, which will be on the next episode, at a mountaintop super place. Look forward to that next time.